Okay, everyone. So,
Think.
yeah,
Think. 3, 2, 1.
My brain needs to work.
And
My brain actually needs to work now. Okay, so welcome everyone to our esports level 2 podcast. We're basing it off of Overwatch. I'm Luku, Copeland,
hello, it is
Robbie,
me.
Hello.
and Jack. Tucker. Call him Tux a lot. Or Tucker Tack. Anyways, so far, what do we know about the new season? Like, what's other than because we got new characters? We've got, I think, some of the new characters introduced were Juno, Lifeweaver, that sort of thing. I can't remember if Juno was last season.
Juno was the most recent one. Then it was Venture after them.
Venture was after Juno.
And then it was it Ramatra or was it Lifeweaver? It was one of the two.
Lifeweaver.
Lifeweaver, then Ramatra, then Kiriko.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we all know about it? Like, what's changed?
I haven't exactly. I haven't exactly played those characters too much. I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah, that's one of the points. Is like who actually picks those characters.
No.
The thing with like what I've realised with Overwatch in the more recent years. Why are you smiling, Copeland? You're laughing at my
I have
he's
no
a big
idea
smiler.
what you guys are saying.
He's
not
laughing
the one.
at my efforts
He's
here.
never played the game.
I've
He's
never
here.
played the game.
Yeah,
He's a newbie. He played like 5
Bro's
minutes.
laughing at my efforts right now.
He played 5 minutes as soldier.
Yeah, well, anyways, I think what Overwatch are doing recently is like the characters that they release. You're nodding as if you know what you're doing. You don't.
I know what I'm doing.
What they've done with the new characters, like you need to already have experience in the game to play them. I think is the main thing. It's like it makes it ridiculously difficult for like new players because like they don't know what they're doing. It was difficult enough to learn like previous characters. I admire the self-control, Copeland, to try not to laugh, but bearing in mind you have also still got the camera pointing at you as well. So it's not really doing much.
It's fine, we'll cut this out.
We'll cut this. No, this should be in the bloopers. This should be in the bloopers.
Even when there was just like maybe 10 or more characters.
Mate, this is in the gag reel, honestly.
Yeah.
But no, so like they used to make it easy enough with like learning the characters in the sense of what they do, but like especially with Juno, it's like being support character. They struggle to make that obvious, I think, because you've got random power-ups that you have no idea what they do until you've used them, and it's like, oh, great, now we've got a cooldown. It's like, why can I hear you? I could hear
Bro, if you're going to laugh quietly.
No, I could hear the stifled laughter. My microphone picked that up.
shouldn't look at each other.
This is going to be in the bloopers at the very end of the podcast.
Just do that.
Bro,
that way you can't be tempted to laugh.
If we can't make the podcast 10 minutes, just put this in the bloopers at the end.
Yeah. I doubt.
Stop laughing, dude.
No,
I doubt we're going to barely get anything.
Think thoughts that don't make you laugh.
Okay, well, maybe don't tell
Think
them
dead
to
puppies.
think, because
Hold
that
on,
might
I think we should
Don't tell them
start
to think,
over.
it might put too much
Nah, we
stress
don't
on
start
your
over.
brain.
Should
No,
be
we should
bloopers.
introduce everyone first, like saying, oh, well, this is...
We should introduce
this
people.
person
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we
With
should
the
do that.
introduction, should we do introducing and then when they joined Overwatch, or just introducing?
Yeah,
I think-
introduce and like whether they're a new player or...
Yeah,
Yeah,
new players join Overwatch like 2018. Join
Okay,
Overwatch.
so
Start over.
Yeah, starting
Start over.
fresh.
Clap.
Don't bother with the new recording. We'll just cut the first bit out. Copeland, you haven't been playing for very long, have you?
No, I literally joined a couple days ago, and so far I've played a match against AIs, so I would say I'm pretty advanced.
We got the AI noob. We have Robbie, who has been playing for a while, I'm pretty sure.
I've been playing. I took like a 2-year hiatus from like 2020 to 2022, I think. But before that, I joined 2000. Like when they made the Krampus Junkrat skin, which was like 2018, I think.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, 2018 is when I joined.
Epic moment. But also show off. And then we got Chuck Attack.
Yep.
You haven't been playing for very long at all,
I
have
started playing today, actually.
you? Oof.
I just did training.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the firing range does not do any training whatsoever, honestly.
No.
It's just like, oh yes, this will train you perfectly by allowing you to shoot at very still.
All the
moving
training
bots.
you get is either the tutorial versus AIs or practice range. That's about it. Apart from that, you get no training.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. After that, I went into a game and I lost.
Yeah.
What do we really think of the tutorial? Like, is it needed?
They could make it better, is what I think.
I think they could make it shorter. It's like it takes ages to finish.
It does. Like, especially if, say, for example, you only fit a certain amount of gaming in a day or something. Like,
I'm going to be honest, I skipped the tutorial.
I didn't know you could. That's the thing.
We joined when there wasn't a
I
tutorial.
fucking tried, and I didn't realise you could actually skip it. But I didn't know if you could, and
I don't think
I just heard the tapping.
I think
Anyways, I heard the tapping in my brain immediately, full ADHD mode. But no, it's like, I don't honestly, like, I suppose for new players I can see how that would come in handy, but in the sense of what it actually does in sense of like telling you about the game, like as in how to play, I mean, it drops you in with Soldier 76. It's like, right, this is the abilities of this one character. I'm not saying make a fucking tutorial for every single character in Overwatch, seeing as every 20 minutes they decide to put a new one in. But I'm also saying, it's like, why pick a specific character when you don't bother to cover the rest? You leave them to figure it out.
You know what I think they should do instead? So, you know how if you click on a character, you can view, if you press the button, you can view all the abilities straight like that. They should explain how to get to that, and then from there, that should be the tutorial.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I think, I was going to say something in my brain, completely lost it. But I think one of the main things is just sort of like, remembered it. So another thing as well is like with I think it was recently added that they would do like an unlocking sort of thing for all the characters. It's like you had to play this many games. I think to unlock Sombra, you need to play like 211 total, I think.
That's a lot of games just to unlock Sombra. I know she's annoying, but at the same time, like...
Exactly.
211 games.
I think, and especially for new players as well, if you just give them like a very brief
strict amount.
Yeah, you give them a very small amount of characters to actually work with and learn, then, you know, sooner or later it will just become a matter of they main those characters. They don't think they should be bothered to reach out into trying to learn new characters.
Yeah, they only introduced that in Overwatch 2 as well. Overwatch 1, you could just join the game, you could play any character you want.
And the thing is as well,
everything.
right, it's like eventually, right, when the moment comes around where they actually do unlock those characters, they might play them like once and be like, okay, and then, you know, if they're already used to playing, say, like Reaper or Tracer or whatever, like they're not going to be used to new characters whatsoever, and it's just going to throw them completely off track. Yeah. It's like, I feel like if they're going to give us characters, you should just give them all at once, because that way people can scroll around, people can see what characters they like playing the most, rather than getting so used to a set amount of characters and then being thrown off a little bit at the sight of some new ones and getting used to those mechanics. They should just kind of make it all available to you so that you can like learn an equal amount for all of the characters, you know? Because
that makes a lot of sense.
At the end of the day, that's what kind of makes that part important, is the fact that, especially for like pro players, not including you, Copeland, Mr. I'm laughing every 5
Mr. Laugh
seconds.
over here.
Honestly,
he's always laughing.
Somebody just has to command you to say laugh and you will laugh.
We've tried that before.
Like laugh.
No.
Put tape over his mouth.
Void laugh. See?
Laugh now.
It's that easy, and it's fucking annoying.
It's because these two keep looking at each other.
No, like, I can't. I'm not even looking at him.
Instead of looking at
he's in
him,
the corner of
look at
my eye.
look at a microphone or something. That's easier.
You see, we have to put up with this on a daily.
Yeah, we have to put up with this. How?
How indeed? Yeah.
Like, they're good people, but at the same time, he laughs all the time.
Okay, choose your next words wisely. But no, it's like, I think, especially with most like pro players like today as well, like they're used to all of the characters. If they, especially for like say substitute players and most like actual esports teams, is like they need to be flexible with all classes of all types, right? They need to be able to know how to play a wide range of characters from each of the classes. They need to be able to know everything about the tank assault, like tank, DPS, and the like support, because it's like, you know, if say somebody else is maining your main, you need to be able to fall back to
your mains.
Yeah, and not even to be able to fall back to another main or another character you play often. You need to be able to be confident in playing characters that you don't usually play, so that if say for example your team needs another healer, then you need to play a support. You need to play a support character.
Your team composition is solid, because if you know how to play like very specific, like diverse characters, these very specific characters, but your team doesn't need them, they need something else, that will scrub your entire team.
Exactly, because that way it becomes less of a matter of like whether you play the character often. It becomes a matter of you know how to play the character despite not playing them very much.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's important in most like professional sort of standards. But for like new players and whatever who've just joined the game, please stop laughing.
I wish I could. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a longer blooper reel than we're actually gonna have a fucking podcast.
We're gonna have such a long.
Jesus Christ!
We're not gonna get through all of them.
No, we're probably gonna be able to do like maybe 2 or 3 today.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt even 3, mate.
Yeah, probably maybe like 2 today.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll bring my charger tomorrow.
Yeah, please do. I don't know why you left it at home. Your battery's like a single, like even if a single A battery existed, it'd be the size of a single A battery.
I woke up late. Okay.
That's not a reason to forget.
That's not a fucking excuse.
So I woke up early and I forgot my lanyard. That's not a reason.
That's like saying I didn't eat because I was more tired than I was hungry. It's like, no.
That's not a reason to not eat.
Well, I swear we've been on the tutorial for like the entire time.
No, we're on the heroes, bro. We're talking about heroes.
This guy's lost.
Also, we're not staying on exactly the same path. It's going to be mixed up for every person.
All right, that was such a crisp snap. Oh my god.
Okay. Well,
Thank you very much. I'm showing off. You guys don't need to, because I've done it for you. Anyways, so we've covered the heroes. In a sense, I hope this helped for any new players, because, you know, it's kind of the idea. I don't know if that actually worked or whatever, but still.
I learned a lot.
Yeah,
the new
well,
players
that's a
here learn
surprise.
a lot.
That's a mild surprise, not mild. But no, like for the new players, like hope you learnt something, and for the people who's been playing for the people who's I suppose more experienced, like, you know, maybe you might even agree with some of the points that we've made. If not, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, you know, this ain't gonna affect us. If somebody doesn't agree with us, so what? Splish splash, your opinion
So
is
what?
trash.
Doesn't really matter if they don't agree with us or not.
Splish splash, your opinion is trash.
If they don't agree with us, that's fine. That's their opinion.
Yeah.